Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts, and toy collectors? This is Starscream 1988, and this is actually part 2 of my midweek toy haul. Today is July the 26th, so this is basically your last week of July toy haul. So let's go forward. So as the description says, this is 100% Hot Wheels themed. I have gotten so many Hot Wheels in this past week that I just had to make it just a Hot Wheels one there. So yeah, so again, part 2. So we start off with the 57 Chevy. Very, very nice car. Love the color. One of my favorite all-time vehicles of all time. And it's not a Ford. Guess who would have thought, huh? I do like some Chevys. 55, 56, 57 Bel Airs. Cannot go wrong. Gorgeous, gorgeous vehicles. This is part of the LK, so this is a little bit older. Alrighty. Put these on the floor actually as I go. Something that I've fallen in love with. I've actually always liked this vehicle, but I kind of had forgotten about it, and I've talked about this a few times in some different videos. This is the Shark Cruiser. I have actually an original. I'm actually going to bring it out, so this is a little bit of show and tell and toy haul. This is the original Shark Cruiser from 1990. And as you can see it's still in its card. The card has seen better days. This happens to be the one with the hot ones. I've looked for this on eBay. Cannot be found. It was not tampered with. It is original packaging. I'm not saying that there's only one in the world. I mean, there's quite a few, but it's one of the hardest to get. If I'm totally wrong, please let me know, but I'm pretty sure the guide says this is the hardest one to get. I don't have any of the other rims versions, but yeah. So this is a version of this. Big things changed too. I mean, this is all die-cast, the body, top and bottom. Nowadays they're plastic, and actually there's been a revival on them. So these are the last few from the past couple years. So I love to get all of them, all the different variations, but we'll get there. So cool. So that was the Shark Cruiser. Love that vehicle. Another one that I will be doing a little bit of show and tell. This is the Enforcer. I've kept passing on it every time I see it in the store. I keep passing on it, and I said to myself, I'll only grab it if they release a second one, and they did. So as the description again says, mostly N case Hot Wheels. So obviously this was K case, and now you got your N there, so N case. So that's the reason I grabbed it. And the second reason I grabbed it was because, again, I don't know if this is the actual first appearance of it. I don't think it is, but yeah, this is the Super Cannon. So as you can see, its name has changed from Super Cannon to Enforcer. I don't like this one much because of the tires at the end of the day, but this one's a lot nicer. I think those look a lot nicer. But yeah, it's still the same vehicle. Couple things that changed. Now this is kind of like, it seems to be rigid, so it's part of its body, while this one can come out, and you can put it away, as you can kind of see there. Eventually someday I'll open it. I'm just not ready to open it yet. I want to be able to display it, and I just don't want to like throw it in the box and stuff like that. But yeah, the side gun still seems to be exactly the same. I like the fact that it's clear on these right here. That one's solid black. So, but yeah, that was another show and tell. Alrighty, keep going forward. This is part of the M case. I actually saw this and it matched so well the Enforcer, or aka the Super Cannon, that I had to get it. Again, I don't do a lot of the imagination vehicles unless they're celebrity themed. As you guys know, obviously, Flintstones and Back to the Future, stuff like that. But yeah, I really don't do the imaginations, but I do dig this. I think it looks really cool. So it's actually so cool that I think we should open it. That was very nice and easy to open, because I'm so curious to see if the turret actually moves. It does. Very, very cool. If it wouldn't have moved, I would have been a little bit like, huh? Why? I think that's the best part of it. Yeah, this is a really cool car. It's kind of like, oh man, it has like a couple different vehicles meshed into one. But yeah, and then so obviously I ended up getting the end case version of it, as you can see there. Yes, and again, this is another El Segundo, California, U.S. car. Here's a racer with some serious muscle, with a rooftop touring and plenty of power. This battle race is truly ready for anything. I'm sure this has been out before. For me, it's the first time seeing it. But yeah, let's open him up too, because these are gonna be. I'm gonna have the kids play with them. My daughter, whatever, cousins. So pretty cool car. I like it. At first I was like, oh, why green? But the green makes sense, military. This blue one doesn't make too much sense unless it's Navy. So you got your Army and your Navy, I guess. So, but there you go. Those were the turbo turret. Alrighty, put that to the side. We got a few more. Obviously, like I said, it's mostly end case. I grabbed a couple. This here is, move the light here a little bit more. Here's your Torino Talladega. Very, very nice vehicle. Sexy muscle car. 69 Ford. So I grabbed a couple of those. I was really careful in looking at them. For those of you that are sticklers to tampos, the 428 on these two came out good, and so is the Hot Wheels and the hockey stripe, or whatever you want to call it. But tons of these, the 428 just did not look right. And then the Ford here in the front also looks really good. So they did a pretty good job in these two. But the other ones that I saw on the shelves were in really, really bad shape. So that's that. Lately, I don't know why I've been picking up pickups and stuff, but I'm kind of digging them, maybe because in real life I would never buy one. So I think in toy form they're nice. For those of you, again, that do always watch me, I love my Fords, but I'm not digging the Ford trucks at all. I think the Toyotas look unbelievable, and the Chevys are okay too. But yeah, I had to get another one just because I didn't want this guy to be lonely. And I have this on my computer right now. And, you know, anytime I'm looking at, you know, my websites or answering emails or whatever, I'm constantly going like this because it's just so cool with the real Rider tires. So, yeah, I felt that I had to get a friend for it so it wouldn't be lonely. So it feels so different. So, I mean, I'm glad I have it. So it does have a buddy now. But, yeah, this is so solid. This is all die cast from top to bottom. Nice real Rider tires, and then you feel this, and this is just like blah. It almost, even the diecast feels fake, and obviously this is all plastic, guys. But it's cool though. I mean, they look kind of cool together. Old versus new, old school versus new school. And speaking of old school, again, I saw this one too, and I'm like, you know what? Today's like a Toyota day. So this is a 1987 Toyota. So pop this guy open there. See how this guy feels. This feels a little bit better. The diecast on this feels a whole lot better, and these tires also actually look really awesome with it. I think it matches it really well. If they would have done these, I think I would have been okay with it. But this is just perfect with this, and this kind of sandstone color. It's just really nice, and that bounces pretty well. So now I got my first my little lineup of pickups here. I think that looks pretty cool. Put those to the side. I grabbed this bad boy here. I actually had the first Ducati that came out a couple years ago. I think it was the 998 or something like that. So now there's this one here, the Diavio, whatever, however you say it. It's pretty nice. It's also end case, as you can see there. So you can check that out. It's a beautiful bike. It's nice. Next we have the Mitsubishi Eclipse concept car. I don't think it's a new car. I think this is the original concept car from 5-6 years ago, and obviously it's just redone. But obviously they have to keep calling it concept because it's all glass on top, and the real one isn't like that. So, but it's cool. I'm not a huge Mitsubishi guy. I do like the Evo, but it's an end case too. So yeah, so that's that. One of the cars that we all know that I love is my Mustang Fastback 65 2x2. Gorgeous, gorgeous color. Gorgeous color. There you go. That is awesome. Actually, one of my favorite colors when I was growing up. It isn't anymore, but you know, it's up there. But yeah, baby blue was just, I was fascinated by this color. I had to get everything baby blue. So, end case. A new funky car. I had to get it because it's all jet themed. I thought that looked kind of cool. Another end case car, forward speed. So pretty interesting. Actually, let's pop it open because yeah, this looks really funky. I kind of like it. It looks like a land speed car. Look at all those turbines. So so that's that. Pretty cool car, I guess. Here we have another couple end cases cars, and these are your Scion FRS, sorry. That would be the BRZ for the Subaru version of this car. I wonder if they'll actually do the Subaru version of this. I hope so. That'd be kind of cool. So this is your BRS or FRS. Sorry, sorry, I keep screwing that up. And finally, if you've seen some of my past videos, these originally were coming out with chrome tires and not matching the picture. And that's something that Race Grooves had noticed too. Finally, it came my way, part of the end case. These came in with the baby blue. I'll be honest, I still like them more with the chrome. I think they just look better, more realistic, but this is still nice. It's cool. Now they're at least matching the grille and the inside of the vehicle. So I have 2 with the blue and then 2 with the chrome, which is pretty cool. And that was your 2010 Shelby. I grabbed a few of these because they're Camaros, and Camaros are always like tough to find. These are part of last month's M case, as you can see there. So they weren't part of the end. But yeah, I finally found some Summits. I first saw these again also, I think, watching Race Grooves. He pulled them out of his case or whatever, and I just thought they looked awesome. And Summit's a real cool company. I've actually ordered from them in the past. So yeah, 3 Camaro 67 Camaros with the Summit tampos. Before we get to the celebrity vehicles, yes, I finally found a treasure hunt, and this is part of the K case. I don't know why it was inside. Where I went to the bin, to the dump bin today, and it was ridiculous. Everything you see that I just shown you was from the dump bin. It's really an end cap dump bin, but it's a dump bin nevertheless. But yeah, this was in there too. I can't believe that I got there in, I guess, in real good timing, and I really lucked out today. Really lucked out. So I'm pretty thankful, I guess. Found some real cool vehicles, and we're not even done yet. But yeah, so a Challenger drift car. And there's the treasure hunt symbol right there. As soon as it clears, there it is. Very cool. So I think it's my 4th treasure hunt this year. So really 3, but my man, oh god, I have to remember his name before I'm done with this video. Sent me one. Mrs. Sensitivity. Mrs. Sensitivity actually sent me the Camaro police car. So I only would have had 3, but because of him, I have 4. I found another one of these. I don't know why I grabbed it. I guess I needed to have one for the white one, because I think I had a for sale, a white one. So at least I have a blue one to go with it now. Unless now I have an extra, which that'll kind of bum me out a little. Anyway, I found another one of these. Pretty cool. Now I can actually open one. I'm not gonna open it yet because I need to see which one has the better packaging, so I can go do my Batman open collection. So I can open one for that collection. But it's gorgeous. This is honestly the best 1989 Batmobile in terms of color. The original version was nice, but it had chrome, so I wasn't really feeling it because it shouldn't have chrome. It should be all black. The window shouldn't be blue, but that's okay. I can let that one fly. And it'd be nice if it had some tampos in the front here, but it does not. Some of the older versions actually have tampos in the front. It does have in the back though. Alright, so that's that, the Batmobile. Speaking of Batmobiles, found 2 of these bad boys here, and these are part of the end case there, as you can see. The one I just previously showed you was L case, just in case, sorry. Just in case if you're wondering where that originally came from, L. N, so it's only 2 cases prior. But yeah, so I found 2 of the Arkham Asylum Batmobiles, and this is gorgeous. This is honestly better than the first release. As a matter of fact, I did have to dig out one of the first release ones. I mean, I think, yes, it's the same vehicle, but that is night and day difference. I mean, that to me makes the world of difference, and I like the fact that it's all black. That's the way Batmobiles should be, all black. I mean, I don't mind a little bit of chrome here and there, but I'm glad it's mostly black. And the tampos are pretty straight on both of these, which is pretty nice. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, if it didn't have blue, I'd probably like a little bit more. But again, that's fine. I'm happy with it. So this is your big difference. This is your another comparison. Cool. Alrighty. Almost done with these celebrity vehicles here. I found 3 of these. So happy. So my Fast and Furious collection is getting there. Obviously, you know, to be totally honest, still no number 1s or 4s in terms of the actual the actual packs. That 8-pack that came out, or the 8-car series, whatever you want to call it. In terms of the singles, I have 3 of these, 3 of the Toyotas, and 3 of the Chargers. So that's pretty cool. And eventually, yes, I will open one of these. I'm just gonna see which one's in better condition and the least condition, and it'll probably be this one now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I think so. Let's crack them open right now, actually. Nice and solid Charger. I like it. I probably should have checked on the tampos first and see which one had crooked tampos. No, these are good. These are really good, actually. They even have the pins on the hood there, and they seem to be aligned pretty well. So, but yeah. So sorry about that. But yeah, very, very nice car. I like it. Looks just like a Superbird. So cool. Grabbed 3 of these also. Again, it was a really good day. I'm very, very thankful to have gotten there when I did get there. The U.S.S. Enterprise. And this is from obviously the new movie version of the Enterprise. And this is the battle damage version from the latest movie, obviously. So it's pretty cool. I got 3 of them. I don't know if I'm going to be opening anytime soon, because I do have one open on the original here. So again, a little bit of show and tell. So this comes with its base and whatever not. Yeah, this is really plain though. Obviously it's Star Trek, so people are gonna make a big deal. I personally think they could have done a better job. I mean, the only thing that's diecast is this, the hull, and that's it. But when it comes to the nacelle section, I'm sorry, the nacelles and the bottom section of the ship, it's all plastic. So it's a little, actually no, it's supposed to be no, I apologize, it is die cast. It just feels crappy. So the other thing plastic is the nacelles, but and they kind of, depending on the packaging, sometimes they're like too pressed in. So, but that's okay. But yeah, so then this one's again battle damaged. I don't know, maybe I'll open one later on, but for now I think I'm just gonna leave them in the package as they are. There's no need. They're too identical to want to open. So yeah, that's that. All right, so those were, and again, these are also part of the end case there. Alrighty, actually I'm gonna put that there so you can read that for yourself real quick. Pause it if you like. Cool, awesome. Alrighty, we're almost done. Obviously these are still Hot Wheels. They are celebrity themed. Grabbed Vrac here, as you can see. What can I say about this? It's super hard to find. Obviously not harder than her, as obviously it's pink, and so I'm sure the Hot Wheels thinks that boys don't want to play with a pink car, so it's only 1 per case if you're lucky. And he's also 1 per case, but for some reason she flies off the shelves a lot faster, and as you can probably know or seen in eBay, secondary prices are ridiculous. He's second hardest. I'm glad I found it. I am thankful, but at the same time, I'm like, it's not a big deal. I think it's actually the ugliest of all the vehicles, because it, you know, obviously themed wise, all the other ones kind of make sense, but with this, they were like, what are we gonna do to make Vrac look Vrac? So the only thing that matches is his chest piece to there, and that's pretty much it. And other than obviously his colors, you know, the gold and blue, but it's really a crappy vehicle. I don't like it. You can tell from the assembly line too. Somehow the paint, for some reason, smudged on the packaging, so it's actually kind of scraped there, if you can probably see that. And you can see some of the paint actually on the plastic right there, so that sucks. But yeah, so that's that. And then I actually, it's funny because in the original video that I did, I didn't have this one yet because I had picked up Vrac like 3 days ago. So in the original version, I had talked about needing to get this before they were all sold out. And so just so you guys know, I did take off the sticker carefully, but these are on clearance on all Targets right now. So I went to 2 different Targets, and both Targets had all Power Rangers Megaforce Hot Wheels clearance for I want to say $1.75, guys. I almost bought a second set of everything just so I could open up a set, but I just, I'm kind of pressing my luck this week with the money that I spent on toys, so I've kind of gone over my budget. But yeah, so I picked this one up at least because I needed it, and it was actually only one of these. If there were two, I probably would have grabbed the two, and then I would have taken a chance on the Snake, the Dragon, and all the other vehicles. But yeah, I grabbed him because I figured, well, I'm not gonna actually ever grab the track. I'm not gonna bother, so let me at least get this. And I got lucky, so I did find them. So that's that. And this is the last thing that I will be showing you. It's non-celebrity, but it is one of my favorite Hot Wheels of all time. Even Mr. Sensitivity also agrees it's one of his favorite of all time. I finally got my Carmen Gias, and I got actually a one of these on eBay. And yeah, it's a great vehicle. I'm not a huge Volkswagen fan, but Carmen Gia, the kind of designer, originally a coach designer, they started doing these for Volkswagens, and they've done obviously other brands like Alfa Romeo and stuff like that. They're just like Ferrari's Pininfarina. And I hope I said that okay. But yeah, they're like Pininfarina. They make everybody's, or they design a car and then they just kind of build it and they get credit for it. So same thing. So yeah, so now I have another to match my one lonely little silver regular carded, or not non-carded, or I should say this was part of the basic set of Hot Wheels back, I don't know, 5, 6, 10 years ago. I can't even remember anymore. But yeah, so I had bid on these. I won them for $15 for both of them. I think that's actually pretty good. $7.50 average for each one, and I think they were $3.99 in originally the package, so that's not too much of an inflation. And they were shipped to me, obviously, and they have the real riders and all that, and they have those funky colors. I mean, I still think the silver one's the best out of the three. Other than it doesn't have real riders, but that's cool. I had also won a set of the red, white, and blue from a convention from, I believe, 2011, from Indiana, I think it was. And everybody on eBay is selling them between $60 to $100 for these three cars. Three Carmen Gias. They're gorgeous. They also have real riders, obviously, and they're red, white, and blue, like I just stated. I won them for $24. And I guess he had seller's remorse. He probably didn't think that was enough. So he gave me some cockamamie story that he lost the blue one or something, so he felt bad, so he gave me my money back. And I was like, well, if you felt really bad, you should have just said, you know what, I'm going to give you $5 back or something and just mail me the other two. So I didn't think that was cool. One of my buddies like, oh, you should give him a negative. I'm like, you know what, it is what it is. Karma will get back to him, and, maybe next time he'll sell them to someone, and then maybe that person won't pay them, won't pay him or her, whatever it was. I think it was a him. So yeah, it is what it is. So I'll get them again someday. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm really psyched to have gotten these. So guys, as always, thank you so much for watching my videos. Again, for all you new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos. Thank you for all the thumbs ups. You guys are awesome. I do appreciate it. Sorry I made this a little bit too long, but when it comes to Hot Wheels, I think you kind of want to show them as best as you can. So yeah, so you guys, as always, take care. Peace. Rate, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. I will see you guys later. Peace.